What about the previous video? I showed you how I use a self-built question bank to assign homework to my students, distribute handouts. Today, I will demonstrate to you how I can enter questions into my own question bank. First of all, we click on the new topic here, then enter the name of our topic. For example, today I want to record some questions about sampling. Write a sampling and then the exams. It corresponds to the subjects we have here. Select textbook exercises, confirm. How about this? We click into one of these folders for this sampling, enter our title. Let's take a look at the types of topics here. First, what about this set of questions? It's basically multiple choice. So while we were recording here, what about this label? Choose multiple choice questions. And then when we enter the first question, you can choose a question number 1 for this place, and then the dots behind it increment. The self-increment is when we enter the second question, he will add a serial number to himself. What's in here? We click. For example, the first track of the title to be recorded. Click on the screenshot, then take a screenshot of the topic here. The picture is taken, we click identify. So I want you to pay attention, magical things happen immediately. So an image immediately becomes editable text, and also fill in the options of A, B, C, D into the corresponding dialog box. Then the correct answer to the set of questions just now is E. We put a tick here, indicates the answer, and then the difficulty you can judge for yourself. Then choose the difficulty level here. For example, here might be a simple sampling question. Select 1 star in terms of knowledge points. You can also edit. For example, I can click edit knowledge point here. Of course, what about the knowledge points of this set of real questions? I have already edited this. If you want to edit your own knowledge points, label your own topic. Then you can use something like this knowledge graph. Let's help you edit the knowledge points. I'm going to show you a little bit. So for example, here, I can click on a symbol. It can add what you want. For example, if you were a math teacher, you want to record trigonometric functions. You can write trigonometric functions directly. Both Chinese and English are okay. It's just that what I do is international education. So generally speaking, English is used a little more. For example, I will write a Chinese one for everyone to see. Trigonometric functions are A. What about in here? And I won't go into that. Then each teacher, I believe, has his own idea. It will label its own topic accordingly. I won't click on the table to save. Let's go back to the question bank just now. So here we go, the tag that we assigned to the topic. For example, this is a typical example of sampling. We're going to label random sampling here. So we're going to record the second question. Click on the multiple choice question. This will pop up the dialog box for the second question. Then select screenshot. Here's the second question. The span is relatively large. Let's adjust it first. Select screenshot. The screenshot of the picture is here, and we directly click to identify it. The magical scene just now will unfold again. We can see that each option is filled in a corresponding dialog box. Then we rate the difficulty of the problem according to the teacher's own judgment or depending on the student's situation. And then what about typing it with the appropriate code? The label is still a label of just 3. In this way, we will record the questions one by one. The whole set of exercises will be entered soon. This is how I usually enter the questions into the question bank. After I type in the label, difficulty, and other signals. It becomes particularly convenient when giving students test papers